For practice of power on the zone, I
Yes, I have questions.
only practice power questions. Thanks.
I remember Rinpoche yesterday said that this Phowa practice is for us who do not practice well, even no meditation, right? So now we have practiced for a long time, quite long time. So how do we know that we have the level of like, of course, meantime, I don't have the level of Dhammakaya. Uh, there's a level of Dhammakaya, level of Sambhogakaya, and level of Nirmanakaya. It's quite, uh, it's quite a pity if you don't know this. So instead, also, I remember Rinpoche said, even that if we can practice diligently the generation states, and the other one is dissolving, that we can become a Buddha in this lifetime. So for this Phowa practice, after we practice it, when the time we are dying time, if there's no Lama beside us, can we have the opportunity also to liberate? Thank you.
Oh, I think if we practice power in this life, you have a accomplishment power. Yes, I think you have an opportunity to liberate yourself. That's the goal. Yes. French, short questions, short questions.
Yeah, my question, my sound maybe is not so good on my computer.
We can hear very well.
Always wondering when you say the hic.
Yes.
Is the hic said with the out breath or in breath?
Better don't think about the in breath, ex breath. Just say hey. So that's it. Bring up energy.
Okay.
Yeah. The important is mind focusing.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone make different song.
I see.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Melissa.
Khenpo, are you going to talk about Dhammakaya Phowa?
Already talked so many times, Melissa.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thanks. Mahamudra teachings Dharmakaya Phowa. Benny, please.
Good morning, Khenpo. Good morning, Sangha. A quick question.
Yes.
Can you please explain again why Vajrayogini practice is considered the fastest way to enlightenment? And if it is the fastest way to enlightenment, why don't we just practice that all the time? Thank you.
Good question.
That's I really don't know fast way. This Phowa require Vajrayogini. And is Vajrayogini. The point is symbolize absolute true nature. So also, if you practice other deities, very strong connection, you already have an accomplishment, so you can visualize that Yadam deities yourself when practice power. And yeah, so that's the means like no difference or the Yadam deities truly if you know the truth. Okay, Liz.
I have a question, Khenpo. Hello.
Yes.
Actually, I have a question. I have been practicing Phowa. I mean, lately I haven't practiced, but I got Phowa from the Sacred Inca tradition, okay, from his lineage. And then we used to practice every 2 months or 3 months. But it's almost 6 months I haven't done it.
You know, here clearly, I think voice is lost or something going on.
Here now,
Can you say again, please?
I said I already got the Phowa, from the Chokya Lingpa lineage, but I haven't practiced lately for 6 months. Normally used to practice. So I'm asking, last night I got from you the transition and all that. So I want to know if I can practice from you, or should would you be doing the practice online or what? Or do we have to do it ourselves?
Still, I didn't hear clearly. Sorry.
I don't know what to do. Okay,
Maybe-
I try.
Maybe you could write it in the chat room and we could see the question there. That may be helpful. You're breaking up so much.
Okay, thank you, baby. I'll do that. Okay, I'll write it.
Okay, next one. If more question comes, we're going to do after practice.
Rinpoche, how many times we have to repeat Amitabha name? 600 times or 1,000 times to enter Doachen 100% without the practice?
Oh, I don't
600,
know.
right?
Unlimited.
Okay, but I think it was the number 600, correct?
I really don't know.
Okay, thank you, Rinpoche.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so now we have 4 questions. So we do this, and if more comes, then we're going to do after practice.
Okay.
Okay, so next, who's the next one is? Liz?
Oh yes, Kimberla. It's just like this. Yesterday I heard about dissolving the Amitabha, the sitting Amitabha into our Bindu, and then after that about Amitayus and things like that. I am really confused about it. So could you please explain again how to visualize that?
When we practice the Phowa Yadam deity is Amitabha. And then when we finish the Phowa, so Amitabha is transformed to the Amitayo, long-lived Buddha. So that's for the living beings, we are living and practicing. That's why we have to visualize Amitayo.
Okay. So in this case, Amitabha dissolves or just gets into our channel and things like that. How is it?
Amitabha, we visualize our own Krong dissolving through the central channel, and then dissolve to your Bingdu, and then Bingdu and our form body is transformed to Amitayo.
Oh, okay.
So that helps remove life obstacles.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Thank you very much, Kimpula.
You're welcome. Some people think practice of Phowa is affected to the life. So that's a misunderstanding, and the Amitabha is transformed to Amitayo, is remove life obstacle.
I see.
Patricia or who's the LW?
Hi, Rinpoche. This is Eric. I was just wondering, you mentioned that when doing the Phowa, we have to sit right up straight. But then what happened if the person was in the hospital and is lying down on the hospital and he's like with tubes and he can't really sit up and about to die? Then what can we do?
So in that case, only you have to focus on your Krong. Mind focus on the Krong.
But what happened to the Amitabha? We do visualize Amitabha because we lie on the bed.
It's okay. Just mind resting, focus on the Krong, and that means like mind can live from the Krong. Yeah, this is the practice. Is when you visualizing during practice and during the death is different.
All right.
Okay.
During the death. Remember, should teach us how if about to die? Then, what can we do?
So the practice of Phowa during the life, and then when we die, so that time not possible to practice Phowa like same as right now what we can do due to the death suffering, and then only we can focus our own Quran, visualize Buddha Amitabha. You just in space.
Just in space.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Patricia, please. Oh, you are mute, Patricia.
First of all, and I would like to know if I can do the practice from yesterday with a link, because I couldn't reach yesterday. And the other question I have done, the Phowa practice, last years in another center. So I would like to know if I can do it with yourself, if I have any other practice.
You already have received Phowa the last year, so then you can okay to practice Phowa, yes. Okay. You're welcome.
Okay, and the link from yesterday, can I do it today?
Yeah, no, yesterday is just sharing the teaching. You can listen and teaching again. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perhaps if Devi can put it in. Today, we're practicing today. Okay, thank you. So you have already Phowa teaching last year, so then you receive already transmission. Yes. The video don't receive transmission. I don't think so. If not directly live. Oh, I see. You can learn more, more understanding. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Kringa, something.
Hi, Khenpo. I just wanted to check. Yesterday, after we did, I felt like on my crown for some time, like a sensation, like hard, like Amitabha is still there. So I was just, yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's the normal, just happening sometimes. So it's just good sun. Yes. So then we finish it, right? Irek, you finish. Kringa, something, you finish. Thanks, everyone. So now we're going to practice Phowa Sadhana. Go to page 34. All mothers and beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and nations. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering heavily. I will establish them in the still one surpassed, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. All mothers and beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those create obstacles on my path to liberation and nations. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and safely I will establish them in the still one surpassed, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. Dalai Dhamma Sipe Dan, Nopar Sipe Ge, Tarva Dang Dam Je, Jembe Barde, Jubar Seba Dam Je, Jeso Sebe, Mananga Dang Nyambe, Semje Dam Je, Dewa Dang, Den Dong Ara Dang Jar, Nyorda Lana Meba Yanda Bar Zobe Sanjo Rumbo, Tobar So. Thus under achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Under death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now under this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Keye jida sangma jeje barda linga ye song ge wala go. Mashe barda linga ye song ge wala go. Te terrain is on the Yama Santa Samja Part Lenga is on Gewala Gu. We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lama. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadam. Buddha. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sangha. We take refuge in order of Bondakas and Dakinis and the Dhamma Gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Tibetan Tenjin Zawa Danje Bara Jebe Parden Lama Tamba Nam Lai Jab Zen Chewo Yadam Jin Goro Je Lazo Nam Lai Jab Zen Chewo Sanje Jom Den Den Nam Lai Jab Zen Chewo Tambe Chi Nam Lai Jab Zen Chewo Pabe Gen Den Nam Lai Jab Zen Chewo 法翁看着即将送门走一些节简单的巴nam教僧我 Enter I attain the heart of enlightenment. I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, likewise in the example of Bodhisattva. As the previous Buddhas invested in enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, I too for the benefit of all being beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete the stage of the path. Sanjo Nimbon Jijeba, Sanje Nam Lai Jab Zenje, Chedan Sanjo Sembaye, Solan De Yen Jab Zenje, Jedarang Enje De Jeje, Sanjo Dong Ne Jibadang, Sanjo Sembe La Bala, Te Daren Yen E Badar, Te Yen Rola Bendon De, 上九生的季节性，对应的那喇叭啦，人把人的喇叭儿节。In the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge under enlightenment city. By the merit of Janara, stand the good deeds. May I attain Buddha for the sake of all sentient beings. 三界具当作见就南了，三界波的当内交生界，大给金所及被所南界，若拉本是三界这八日修。May all mother sentient beings boundless as the sky have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they liberate from suffering the causes of suffering. May they never be suffering from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity free from attachment and aversion. Manam Gada Nyambe Semje Damje Dewa Dan Deve Jad Debara Jorje Dongara Dan Dongara Jadan Javara Jorje Dongara Mebe Dewa Dam Jawa Jorje Nyeren Jadan Yedan Jar Nyomla Deba Jorje 7 lamp prayer. I bow down respectfully with my body, speech, and faith of our mind toward the Tathagatas and the ten generations. Those have already reached the Tathagata state. Those who are reaching it represent, and those Tathagata state to come. Through the power of Samdup prayer, may all Buddhas manifest within my mind. I posted to them, multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless Bodhisattvas. The soul space is filled with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. A praise of Buddhas through manifesting, chanting, expressing the great ocean of the excellent quality. To all Buddhas I make offerings of arrows, pure flowers, flower garlands of music, honoring oils, manifesting like indifferent ground incense. I make offering to the fine garment, perform and the purple for the eyes, moon, mirror, orange, the most beautiful way. I visualize eyes and most extensive offerings and offer them with great faith for Buddhas. I prostrate to the Buddhas and make offering to them following the deeds of great Bodhisattva Samandabhada. I confess to you, Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of our Buddhas and the 10 directions of great Bodhisattvas and the Pakika Buddha. Those awaiting Aracha, those having tired the path of Aracha and all other beings. I request to our great protectors and the Buddhas to turn the hearts the way of Dharma, the light dispelling the darkness of being, and the 10 directions leading them gradually to the enlightened state. I may recourse to those Buddhas intending passing to Parinirvana to living long for as many years as there are tons of the earth, in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of enlightenment of our sentient beings, or these are dedicated. I call refuge on the male of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 words. You are the victor, Vajradhara Vidwado. I bow at the feet of Father Jigni Songo. Continually, I think of no one but you. Compassion of grant your blessing. Dispel distress around my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the very nature of mind. Cham den je dong men zam len jin chak pe tong som yong la cha sum me jar wa dor jen chang pan je den gong be sha lan de ta de sam je ju le me sin je lo je du je jin yin ge men ba san ne chang sem te dar de do par sin je lo Benzara Sato Samaya Manu Palaya Benza Sato Tinopa Tichan Dendro Mebawa Sute Kayo Mebawa Sube Kayo Mebawa Anerato Mebawa Sarvai Siddhi Mintra Yansa Sarvai Karma Isizai Me Siddhain Shiyang Guru Ho Ha 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 Ho Bangave Sarva Tata Gata Benzara Mame Men Benzara Ba Mo Samaya Sadhu. So now we're going to meditate here, page 42 and 43. Vajra Yogini form and the Buddha Amitabha center channel. We visualize this, meditate. First visualize the Vajra Yogini form. Edited Buddha Amitabha in the center channel. Then we go to the golden lineage prayer. It's a little long, so today we have time to do golden lineage prayer 46. Namo Guru Dorjen Chang Varjadara, the Supreme Six family, the Lopa, source of Buddha's family of the three tongues. Naropa, who actualized the three kayas. I pray that the blessing may permeate my mind. Marpa, the great master of all kin like songs and languages. Gypsy Mala, the fully accomplished one. Gambopa, life free of the Buddha's teachings in the three Tibetan land of snow. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Dorje Jarpo, Varjara Yogini choose followers. Lord Jigtin Sungun, the second Nagarjuna, the great abbot Sutram Dorje, the light of Dharma. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. Sanje Om, who actualize in a true of non-duality. King Ah, the most excellent lineage holder. Dorje Taupa, the emanation of Telopa. I pray that the blessing may permeate my mind. Tukawa, the manifestation of supreme compassion. Chakpa Sonam, the one who is free from the delusion of duality. Dorje Rinchen, the chosen follower of Saraha. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. Dorje Jarpo, emanation of Pemakara. Chiche Jarpo, the supreme of Buddha teachings. Garab Jarpo, the crown of all yogins. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. The Tapo one, the victorious, the transmission is very direction. Jinga Rena, Lord of human beings. Rena Ranza, the Vajrapani emanations. I pray that the blessing may permeate my mind. Rinchin Chija Jarpo, the emanation of Manjushri Kocha. A peerless Kunga Rinchen, the second Buddha, Gypsy Rena, the holder of two lineages. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Menga Japo, the treasure of the sacred teaching. Dharmaranza, the most gracious benefactor. Taupa Jansin, the holder of Buddha families. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Controlina, who limits the ocean of the three savaras. Three kinds of vows and is the essence of the Chabakaju teaching. I pray that the blessing may permeate my mind. From the Dharmakaya, unconditioned self-liberation nature. From Sambhonakaya, the measurement body free from fixation from the two comes, Chichatakpa, who manifests according to the different disposition of this disaster. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Chenle Namjar, inwardly holding the banner of Vajrayana teaching, inwardly through bodhicitta. Manifest compassion for all sentient beings as for us only child. Secretly is the madness accomplishing the uniting of the arising and the compassion stages. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. Chenle Zangbo, the embodiment of all object of refuge. Who master all the sutras, the tantras, forms of Buddha's teaching, giving teaching to others. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. The gracious tone of Chija, who liberate all beings through the profound and the sacred teaching with empowerment and explanations. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. Concho Tenzin Tondro, the emanation of Chinreza in the embodiment of all Buddhas who establish all sentient beings in enlightenment through the four activities. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. From Chicha Jansi, who directly realize the self-awareness wisdom, continuously without decline stream the profound and the secret teaching of Mahamudra. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. Chichen Yama, the guiding all sentient beings to the realization of an unborn stage by the power of the teaching, which comes from automatic profound Dharma space. I pray that the blessing may enter my mind. From Dharmakaya space unto self-awareness. Arise unceasing sun of self-activity, the Sambhona Kaya, radiate non-duality of Nirmana Kaya manifestation, Pema Jansi. I pray the blessings may permeate my mind. Dharma Danza, who fills the wish of all sentient beings, through the profound and the sacred automatic gem teachings which manifest from the vast number of jewel of the practice lineage. I pray the blessing my mind. Concho Tenzin Jiva Lodi, who is the name of Vajradhara, manifests unceasingly from the great providing luminosity of the unborn state. I pray that the blessing may permeate my mind. The peerless Dharma, the manifest of Manjushri, who guides all sentient beings to enlighten through the teaching of conventional and absolute truth. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. Tujinyama, the embodiment of all object of refuge and emanation of great compassion, deity who established all sentient beings to Buddhahood. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. The great mercy, the Vajradhara, Nidin Dorje, emanation of Shirasingha, the leader of yogi, who manifested in the snowing to further Dharma and to benefit sentient beings. I pray the blessing may permeate my mind. The great Veros Jetsin Chicha, although we accomplish to the quality of purity, and the realization of Buddhas of the three times, the skillful through holding this quality, turn the minds of all sentient beings. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. The all-providing Tenzin Chichilodi, nature of the Vajra holder, who sees all space of knowledge through wisdom eye, which descend the lens over phenomena and the nature. I pray that the blessing may permeate my mind. Shiva Lodi, although he has transcending all conception of coming and going birth and death, the manifest voluntary to guide all sentient beings to enlightenment. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Peerless Tenzin Chichijone, the emanation of Manjushri whole luminous instruction and the practice of Dharma like the rays of the sun. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Ru Lama who has actualized self-awareness wisdom. Mandala of the Yadam who guides the extraordinary anthems, Khandro, Dharma protector who clear away all hindrances and obstacles. I pray that blessing may permeate my mind. Thus I pay to the wish fulfilling Kaju lineage. By the virtues of the prayer of devotion, may I and all sentient beings accomplish the extraordinary attainment is the self lifetime. Lama, please heed me. Lama, please heed me. Lama, please heed me. Glorious Lama, Lord of the four Kayas, Taupo Kaju, the crown of all, the leader of beings, the guardian in the secret path, the embodiment compassion, the region of the Buddha, the incomparable gross one, peerless teacher, the great protector Drikung Bhavarjadara, please aid me. I pray, Lord, upon me with compassion, and bestow upon me blessing and the true accomplishment. Grant me no of spontaneously attainment of the true benefit for oneself and others. Bestow upon me the fruit. Tibetan Lama Jeno, Lama Jeno, Lama Jeno. Parde Lama que ye wan so da wo ge ju yong je zu jin zhou wei de bong dan bi lam dong tu jin ab da jar wei jar sa ga den da jar dong ba da me dor jen chang wang gong boi zhi gong bai jian boi jian o sor wan de so tu yi zhe zhe xin ji lo zhe nge zhe na nie da dai sor jie dong nie len zhou so now we're going to go to Phowa. This is the part is always opening prayer preparation. So next Phowa practice. So yesterday, do you all receive Phowa before? Who no, right? So this is only practices for who has Phowa teachings. So we're going to do who has Phowa practitioner, like who receive Phowa. So that's only can join this practice. Sorry about, so you can come back next time. This is the specific practice of Phowa. Only who has Phowa teachings, they can join. So after the close of the door, someone, and make sure the no coming the noses. Sorry about, we are in the public space. Many wire beings. Oh, we're going to use this one. Forget this one. Can you hear clearly in the Zoom?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone is ready in or no? Lines close the door, please. Yeah. It's not coming, it's just let me outside. You know. You want to join or no?
Speakers closed. The speakers on that, just so you know.
You're going to sit down there. I pray, Pema Sambhava from origin. Bestow your blessing for realization, perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostate to Buddha Nitaba. I pray to hidden treasure jewels discover in Yata Sanje. Bestow your blessing for the realization perform part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure line by part of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure line over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to pure Namka Jamsi. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure line by part of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure line over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to realization Sangye Bada. Bestow your blessing to the realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray Pagu to me, Lord. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to Dharma Lord Sanjay Jansi. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to the incomparable Martin Senji. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to the tutor Prince Namja. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to great Bonam Jarpinso. Bestow your blessing for the realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to the Holy Concho Rena. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to Vijayadhara Dharma Kirti. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate Buddha Amitabha. I pray to conjunction Namjar. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to conjunction Zambo. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to Tundra Teacher Chujar. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate Buddha Amitabha. I pray to Concho Tenzin Tundra. Bestow your blessing for realization perform part of a Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of a Phowa. The moment we die, may we be blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray the true church Jansi, bestow your to reach a pure and by Kripada Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure of Devachi. Apostle Buddha Amitabha, I pray to things in Chichanyama. Bestow your blessing for realization for from Pada Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach a pure and by Kripada Phowa. The moment we die, may we be on the blessed for pure and of Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray Vijadara Majansi. Bestow your blessing for the realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Saint Dharma Danza. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Gachi Sancho Wambo. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to the Buddha Amitabha, I pray to the great Vijayadhara Yansi, bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devaji. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Rinjin Temple Jansi. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Koncho to Jinyama. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Lord Chiwang Lodi. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Origin Dorje. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and path by Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Holy Konjo Chija. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Tenzin Chichilodi. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Tenzin Shivalodi. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray to Tenzin Chichen Jungme. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha, I pray the gracious Rule Lama. Bestow your blessing for realization perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. So now we have to meditate here. Sit correctly your body postures. Visualize Vajra Yogini, your form body. And, also you can log to the image, page 42, or close eye, meditate, visualize. From the several emptiness, your body's arise, Vajra Yogini. She holds a cup knife and a skull cup. Her face is that of a grunting soul, with an upturned nose. She is naked, adorned by bone ornaments dancing. The inside and outside of her body is transparent. In the center of the body is the center channel. It is blue on the outside, red on the inside, and it possesses the four characteristics. There is a hole in the upper end of the channel, and it is close below the sacred place at the bottom. The heart center is a red lotus. Its polling bead is red bindu. There is the only size of a pea. It is the nature of consciousness. It is shiny, round, bouncing, vibrating, and transparent, glimmering. Your Guru, Amitabha, is sitting with the soles of his feet on the Burma aperture, the hole at the upper end of the center channel, at the crown of your head. Visualizing that with strongly emulating the affection, pray. Same page 63. I pray to gracious Ru Lama, bestow your blessing for realization, perform part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure land by quick part of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the bliss for pure land of Devachi. I prostrate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to gracious Ru Lama. So this prayer we can chant all together. 63. I pray to gracious Ru Lama, bestow your blessing for realization, perform part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure land by quick path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the bliss for pure land of Devachi. I prostrate to Buddha Amitabha. 天津则为喇嘛来所传的，萨来陀外中二心结罗，日来陀为卡尔觉的巴尔心结罗，大颂的内千倍觉玛达。Dewa Jinda Jewa Sinji lo sanje oba me la sanje lo. Meditate. Now we're going to do the 3 times a day. So everyone we do together. First head, that's your being do is heart center up to throat, and then second is up to forehead. Third is above the crown, touch to the Buddha Amitabha throat. Then we say Ka is descending back to again in the heart center. We have to do 3 times. So now visualize clearly your form is Vajra Yogini. Meditate center channel. Visualize Bindu, heart center. Visualize Trok, Yung Yokron Buddha Amitabha. Moving on, same page, 63. I pray to the Guru's root Lama, bestow your blessing for the realization of profound path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach a pure and by path of Phowa. The Vijay may be blessed for pure and Devaji. Apostle to the Amitabha. I pray to gracious Guru Lama. Bestow blessing for the realization of profound path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach a pure and by path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born in the blessed for pure and of Devaji. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. 天见萨贝拉玛拉尤罗的萨兰波安永尔辛基罗纽兰波文卡尔朱朱巴尔辛基罗达索的内森比吉尔玛达 Deva Jenda Jeva Sinjilo Sanje Oba Mela Sanzelo. Meditate your form with Vajra Yogini. Visualize the center channel. Visualize being doing heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. Same page 63. I pray to the great Guru Lama, bestow your blessing for realization, perform path of Phowa, bestow your blessing to reach the pure light by quick path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born to bless for pure light of Devachi, apostle to Buddha Amitabha, Tenjin Zave Lama Lai Zorwande. 萨来摩湾中儿尊吉罗，牛郎婆为嘎尔就着巴尊吉罗，大宋的内zen贝就马达，德瓦见的觉瓦尊吉罗。 三界无法未来藏子路，真见杂为朗阿来所乱的，萨兰破万中二心结罗，如来破为嘎尔就着巴心结罗。 大宋的内在比丘马达，德瓦见的觉瓦心结罗，三界无法弥勒三子罗。Meditate. Your form body Swarja Yogini. Your large central channel. Visualize being in the heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. Open eyes. So we're going to do the short supplication to the lineage masters. And that practice is a long way to Phowa practice. So actually, you can finish it directly. What we did after go to Buddha Amitabha descending, Amitabha into your heart center and then transform to Buddha Amitabha, and you can finish it there. But now we have time, so we're going to do this is short supplication to lineage master. It's the not long one, not too short one. This is just kind of middle size. And we're going to do the second one. Actually same, so sometimes we don't have time and then we skip the long one. So we follow this short supplication to lineage masters. I pray to pay my sambhava from origin. Bestow your blessing for realization, perform part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. So next hour is Tibetan. Terdonya dai sanje lai sorwande. So me nangai jamse lai sorwande. Chuje sanje jamse lai sorwande. So me maten zenjen lai sorwande. Yunzen penzo namjar lai sorwande. Kenchen namjön penzo lai sorwande. Konchon chenle namjar lai sorwande. Konchon chenle zambo lai sorwande. Chenle dongzhoi chujar lai sorwande. Koncho tenzen zhongde lai sorwande. Yada beme jamsen lai sorwande. Jebsen dharma danza lai sorwande. Garchen sanjo wangbo lai sorwande. Chichin lode jamsen lai sorwande. Renchen tenben zijen lai sorwande. Koncho tuje nyema lai sorwande. Ordine de dorje lai sorwande. Jesen konjo jija lai sorwande. Tenzen jije loje lai sorwande. Teten shive loje lai sorwande. Tenzen chijen yongne lai sorwande. Tenchen zawe lama lai sorwande. Salan Phowa Jungwar Sinjelo. Nyulan Phowen Karju Jewar Sinjelo. Dason Den Esenpyu Jermada. Lajin De Jewar Sinjelo. Sanje Owa Mila Sanzelo. English, I pray, the same is page 65. I pray to gracious Lord Lama, bestow your blessing for realization for part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by part of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over there watching. Apostate to Buddha Amitabha. I pray to gracious Lord Lama, bestow your blessing for realization for part of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach the pure and by part of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed Scorpio and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. Meditate. Your form, body is Vajra Yogini. Visualize your form, Sejadam deity. Meditate, visualize the center channel inside your body. Visualize Bindu and heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. We're going to the head. Cool. 65 again. Après, je gracious Lama, bestow your blessing for realization, perform Pado Phowa. Bestow blessing for rich pure and by Kui Pado Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed Scorpio and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. Après, to gracious Lama, bestow your blessing for realization, perform Pado Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by quick path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. Tenjin Zave Lama Laizor Wande. Salam Boai Jungwar Zinjilo. Nyulan Boen Paraju Drubar Zinjilo. La sonde ne zembe jirmada, dewa jende jewar zinjilo, sanje oba mela zanzelo. Meditate. Recalling, meditating your forms Vajra Yogini. Visualize the center channel. Visualize being to a heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. 65. I pray to gracious Lama, bestow your blessing for realization, perform path of Phowa. Bestow your blessing to reach pure and by quick path of Phowa. The moment we die, may we be born the blessed for pure and over Devachi. Apostle to Buddha Amitabha. 人间在为喇嘛来做完的，萨来破完永而行解了，如来破为开就就把行解了，大颂的那些别就马达。 đề hoa trên đời chế hoa sinh chế lo sang chế ô ba mê lai sang chế lo trên chiến za về la ma lai so loan de salam ho wa yong hoa sinh chế lo như lai ho về gar ju tu ba sinh chế lo da zon de ne sen be ju ma da de wa jin de je wa zin je lo san je o ba me la san ze lo. Meditate. Your form is a Vajra Yogini. Meditate, center channel. Visualize being in the heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. That's the short Phowa practice. So we can also finish it directly to 66 dissolution. But today we're going to do also more shorter practice Phowa too. That's page 70. Until I become enlightened, I take refuge in the Guru who is the three jewels, through the mind that seeks to benefit all mother beings. I meditate the essence of the performed path. Until I become enlightened, I take refuge in the Guru who is the three jewels, through the mind that seeks to benefit all mother beings. I meditate on the essence of the performed path. Bonjo Songye Lama La Sanjo Barde Dazenje Majun Rowe Donzele Sala Nyembo Gombarasa. From the severe emptiness arises Varahe. She holds a calm knife and a scorecard. Her face is that of a grande soul with a left hand and nose. She is naked on the Bible ornament dancing. The inside or side of her body is transparent. In the center of her body is the central channel. It is blue on the outside, red on the inside, and it possesses the four characteristics. There's a hole in the upper end of the channel, and it is close below the secret place at the bottom. At the heart center is a red lotus in its falling beak. It's a red window that is only the size of a pea. It is the nature of consciousness. It is shining, round, bouncing, vibrating, the transparent, glimmering. Your Ru Guru Amitabha is sitting with the sole of his feet on the Barmaya aperture. The whole at upper end of the central channel, at the crown of your head, visualizing thus with strong humility and affection prayer. Ru Guru Tathagata Amitabha, I supplicate you to develop in my profound path of Phowa. By your blessings, as soon as I live this life, may I become inseparable from the mind of Protector in Sukhavati. Same page, 671. Ru Guru Tathagata Amitabha, I supplicate you to develop in me the profound path of Phowa. By your blessing, as soon as I live this life, may I become inseparable from the mind of Protector in Sukhavati. Tibetan. Te ave lama deje oba me zorwan deso salan boa yo senje loje zende ma dai de jen jen go do dan ye me yo za ve la ma de je o ba me zor wan de so sa lan bo wan yo sen je lo je zen de ma ai de jen jen gong to dan yer me yo. Meditate. Visualize your forms of Vajra Yogini. Visualize the center channel. Visualize Bindu in the heart center. Visualize Buddha Amitabha on your crown. Hey! 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 71, same page. Ru Guru Tathagata Amitabha, supplicate you to develop in me the profound path of Phowa. By your blessing, as soon as I live this life, may I become inseparable from the mind and Sukhavati. Ru Guru Tathagata Amitabha, I supplicate you develop in my profound path of Phowa. By your blessing, as soon as I live this life, may I become inseparable from the end of the practice in Sukhavati. Save Lama Deche Upa. Mezoran mezo salan vovayon senye lo ye zende pema dai de jin yin gong do dan ye me yo. Meditate. Well, forms of Vajra Yogini. Visualize the center channel. Visualize the bindu in the heart center. Visualize the Buddha Amitabha on your crown. This we're going to do only one head. So toward the center channel to all the way, the heart center to all the way up to your crown. One head transform up to the crown, and then car is descending back. Same page. Ru Guru Tathangata Metaba supplicate you to develop in me the profound path of Phowa. By your blessing, as soon as I live this life, may we become inseparable from mind who protection Sukhavati. Ru Guru Tathangata Metaba supplicate you to develop in me the profound path of Phowa. By your blessing, as soon as I live this life, may I become inseparable from the mind who protection Sukhavati. Save Mezoran salan vovayon senye lo ye zende guma dai de jin yin gong do dan yer me yo. Save Lama Deje Upa Mezoran Dezo Salan Boayon Senye Lo Ye Zende Uma Dai de jin yin gong do dan yer me yo. Save Lama Deje Upa Mezoran Dezo Salan Bo Meditate your form bodies, Vajra Yogini. Visualize the center channel. Visualize the Bindu in the heart center. Visualize the Buddha Amitabha on your crown. We do it only one head. His heart center to touch to the Buddha Amitabha toward the up to crown. Go. 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 Now visualize, meditate on your crown, the Buddha Amitabha, descending down through the center channel. Dissolving into your heart bindu. Bindus become transformed into Buddha Amitabha, your long life Buddha. Or you can visualize Vaitara, same family long life. So your form, bodies, Buddha Amitabha or Vaitara. Go to the page 66. Lord Amitabha, who is our guide to enlightenment, who guides from the untimely death, protector of helping and the suffering, Buddha Amitabha, to you are posted. Sanje Seva Mila Sanzalo Om Namo Bhagavate Abharamat Ayun Jana Sambhane Sadate Zoranzaya Tatangataya Aharte Samya Samvidai Tiyada Om Pinye Pinye Maha Pinye Aparamada Pinye Aparamada Pinye Jam Sambaro Pazade Om Sarva Sankara Parishit Dharma De Gangana Samenga De Soba Bushide Mahayana Parvara Soha. 3 times the mantra, long one. Om te namo bhagavate aparamata ayanja sambhane sada denzo ranjaya tadangadaya ahar samya sambhidaya tiyada om pinye pinye maha pinye aparamata pinye jana sambharo patse Om Sarva Sankara Parishita Dharma Gangana Samengate Sobhavan Dashit Mahayana Parvara Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamata Ayanja Sambhane Sada Tenzo Ranjaya Tadangadaya Ar Samya Sambhidaya Tiyada Om Pinye Pin Mahapinye Aparamata Pin Aparamata Pinyan Jana Samparo Pase Om Sarva Sankara Parishita Dharma Gangana Samingate Sobhavan Vishit Mahayana Parvara Soha Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas Om Amarananda Venkayas So Buddha Nitayo image is page 79. You can see the Buddha Nitayo image. If you want to support Buddha Amitabha, Amitayo, long life Buddha is 79. Buddha Amitayo is actually same Buddha, dependent, like when we focus for the death and then Buddha Amitabha. So focus for the long life, then become Amitayo. So now we practice Amitayo, Amarananda Venkaya, Amarananda Venkaya, Amarananda Venkaya. Om Amarananda Venkaya, 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 Om Amarananda Om Amarananda Venkaya, Om Amarananda Venkaya, Om Amarananda Venkaya, Om Amarananda Venkaya, Om Amarananda Amarananda Venkaya, Om 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 Amarananda Om Amarananda Venkaya, 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 Om Amarananda Om Amarananda Venkaya, 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 Om Amarananda Om Amarananda Venkaya, 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 Om Amarananda Om Amarananda Venkaya, 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 Om Amarananda Om Amarananda Venkaya, 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 By the virtue of doing this practice, may I calculate the realization of Amitayo and all beings without exception. Through their sense, may I come to lead. Gewan de yen yor de da, sepa mengon la zon de journey. Droa je jam ale ba, de ye salang go barishu. 69 Buddha Amitabha dedication. Marvelous in the center is the Buddha Amitabha, boundless light to his right is the Shinrese. The Lord of great compassion is to left is the Bodhisattva Vajrapane, the Lord of great power. There is surrounded by the things of a example of Buddha and Bodhisattva. Extraordinary limitless peace and happiness is the Buddha feel called blessing dawn. When all beings and pass from this life, may we be born there and by another samsaric birth. Once born there, may we behold the face of Amitabha boundlessly. By the power of all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas of the 10 generations, bless us that we may attain this aspiration without hindering. Tiyata Benzandriya Bodhanaya so high, Tibetan. Emahoi ngomzara sanje nawanda ye da ye se jo tuje je moda yonde senban de jin do na la sanje sanzen ba min gor je go de je ngomzara ba de me ba ye de wa jin ye sa ve jin gan de da yin de ne zen be je ma da je wa yin je bar mai chu bar te re je ne na de jan dong shu de ge da ge o nan da ban de so je zan zen dan je ke me de bar sin je la de so ti ya da ben za de ya Go to page 75. Long life, prayer for His Eminence Guardian Boche. Crown of the Shakya, King and unknowing friend to all beings. 70 great painted Atalopa and Naropa, Arpa Malarepa, Gambo, Panjitin, Sungo, and other land. The priest of good fortune and happiness. Transcending Lord Protector Amitayo, who grants supreme life, everlasting, stable and unchanging, and who delivers from untimely death. One who merely hears your name or think of you, bestow good fortune and auspiciousness, with displaying living in the highest training of morality, with the great compassion that appears as the glory of those to be turned, and with all ever practice and devour grasping from our moral nature's state. Nidung den bunyamasa of the teachings, may your life remain firm. Next page. Dorjen Chang, Delopa, Naropa, Marpa, Malarepa, Damalo de Gambopa, Pamotraba, Lodigomba, please bestow us most auspicious beings of Kaju Lamas. But this which may achieve nations by dividend or enemies confusion. May all who traverse on the ways of birth, old age, sickness, death, cross the ocean of samsara, bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind. Where is humble measure, where is humble measure, no decline. But ever increase higher and higher. Apre the Lama may have a good health, Apre the Lama may have a long life. Apre your Dharma activities, Apre fine wise. Apre the Rami no be suffer from you. Menju Shri Devero realize automatically and as did the Samanta Para will follow in the path and fully dedicate ordinary for all sentient beings. God bless our Buddha who attained the Rikaya. God bless our true one, changing Dharma society. God bless our indivisible Sangha order made me. I shall bear fruit. By the virtue collected 3 times by my 7 organs in samsara and nirvana, and by in the rule of virtue, may I know sentient beings calculating answer past perfect, complete precious enlightenment, may the teaching of Guru Drikung Varanashiri wisdom, nation, Lord of Dharma, master of interdependent, continuing, encourage through study, prayer, contemplation, meditation, at the end of the samsara. Okay, what time is? The time is finished. Okay, next, any questions there? We cover all the questions, right? I think so. Okay, so then we go to page 20. We chant this one, page 25, I think. No, it's, we chant the page 26 starting. Or maybe you just go to root over 6 or 6 intermediate state, 25. Just take more time. Lance, can you do this one? Thanks. Root verses or 6 intermediate state.
Root verses of the 6 intermediate states. On bow down to the conquerors, the peaceful and wrathful deities. Alas, now, as the intermediate state of living arises before me, renouncing laziness for which there is no time in this life, I must enter the undistracted path of study, reflection, and meditation. Taking perceptual experience and the nature of mind as the path, I must cultivate actualization of the 3 Buddha bodies. Now, having obtained a precious human body, this one time, I do not have the luxury of remaining on the distracted path. Alas, now, as the intermediate state of dreams arises before me, renouncing the insensitive sleep of delusion, I must enter free from distracting memories, the state of the abiding nature of reality, cultivating the experience of inner radiance through the recognition, emanation, and transformation of dreams. I must not sleep like a beast, but cherish the experiential cultivation which mingles sleep with actual realization. Alas, now, as the intermediate state of meditation arises before me, renouncing the mass of distractions and confusions, I must undistractedly enter a state which is devoid of subjective apprehension and free from the 2 extremes and attain stability in the stages of generation and perfection. At this moment, having renounced activity, having attained a singular concentration, I must not fall under the sway of the bewildering mental afflictions. Alas, now, as the intermediate state of the time of death arises before me, renouncing all the yearning and subjective apprehension, in every respect, I must undistractedly enter the path the world teachings are clearly understood, and reject my own awareness into the uncreated expanse of space. Immediately upon separation from this compounded body of flesh and blood, I must know this body to be like a transient illusion. Alas, now, as the intermediate state of reality arises before me, renouncing the defense of all terror or fear, I must not recognize all that arises to be awareness, manifesting naturally of itself. Knows as sounds, lights, and waves to be visionary phenomena of the intermediate state. At this moment, having reached this critical point, I must not fear the assembly of peaceful and wrathful deities, which manifest naturally. Alas, now, as the intermediate state of rebirth arises before me, I must, with one pointed intention, concentrate my mind and resolutely connect with the residual potency of my virtuous past actions. I must obstruct the womb entrance and call to mind the methods of reversal. This is the time when perseverance and purity of perception are imperative. I must give up all jealousy and meditate on my spiritual teacher with consort. From the mouth of the accomplished masters come these words. O you, with your mind far away, thinking death will not come, entranced by the pointless activities of this life. If you were to return empty-handed now, would not your life's purpose have been utterly confused? Recognize what it is that you truly need. It is the sacred teachings for liberation. So should you not practice this divine sacred teaching, beginning from there in learning? And as it is also said, if I choose not to take the oral teachings of the spiritual teacher to heart, am I not the deceiver of myself?
Continue, yes, thanks.
The aspirational prayer which rescues from the dangerous pathways of the intermediate states. I bow down to the spiritual teachers, meditational deities, and darkings. May I be guided on the path of their great love. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated bewilderment, may the spiritual teachers, holders of the oral lineages, draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant clear light, which is undistracted study, reflection, and meditation. May the supreme consorts, the host of Darkinis, support me from behind, and thus encircled may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated delusions, may the transcendent Lord Varanchana draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant blue light, which is the pristine cognition of reality's experience. May the supreme consort, Akasa Dhamma support me from behind, and thus encircled may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. For as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated aversions, may the transcendent Lord Vajrasattva Ascobia drove me forward, leading me on the path of radiant white light, which is the mirror-like pristine cognition. May the supreme consort, Buddha Lakana, support me from behind, and thus encircled, may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated pride, may the transcendent Lord Atmasambhava draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant yellow light, which is the pristine cognition of saints. May the supreme consort, Mamaki, support me from behind, and thus encircled may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate states, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated attachment, may the transcendent Lord Amitabha draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant red light, which is the pristine cognition of discernment. May the supreme consort Kandara Vasini support me from behind, and thus encircled may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated envy, may the transcendent Lord Amagosa City draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant green light, which is the pristine cognition of accomplishment. May the supreme consort Samdup support me from behind, and thus encircled, may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by the 5 virulent poisons, may the transcendent conquerors, the male Buddhas of the 5 enlightened founders, draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant rainbow light, which is the 4 pristine cognitions combined. May the 5 supreme female Buddhas, the purity of the expanse, support me from behind, and thus encircled may I be rescued from the light paths of the 6 impure classes of beings, and be escorted to the 5 utterly supreme and pure Buddha fields. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated habitual tendencies, may the assembly of spiritual heroes and awareness holders draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant, multicolored light, which is co-emergent, pristine cognition. May the supreme consorts, the host of Dakinis, support me from behind, and thus encircled may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Oh, as I roam in cyclic existence, driven by deep-seated, bewildering perception, may the assembly of blood-drinking, wrathful deities draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant rainbow light, which is free of fear and terrifying perceptions. May the assembly of the Crowd Hespera, queens of the expanse, support me from behind, and thus encircled, may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of an utterly perfect Buddha. Om, Ah, Om. May the fields of the 5 elements not arise to the hostile force. May I see them as the fields of the 5 Buddhas. May the elements of space not arise to the hostile force. May I see them as the field of the blue Buddha. May the elements of water not arise as a hostile force. May I see them as the field of the white Buddha. May the elements of earth not arise as a hostile force. May I see them as the field of the yellow Buddha. May the elements of fire not arise as a hostile force. May I see them as the field of the red Buddha. May the elements of wind not arise as a hostile force. May I see them as the field of the green Buddha. May the awesome sounds, lights, and rays not arise as a hostile force. May I see them as the infinite fields of the peaceful and wrathful deities. May the rainbow-colored elements not rise up as a hostile force. May I see them as the fields of the manifold Buddhas. May I recognize all sounds as my own sounds. May I recognize all lights as my own lights. May I recognize all rays as my own rays. May I spontaneously recognize the characteristics of the intermediate states. May the fields of the 3 Buddha bodies be manifest. Samaya.
Thank you. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Thanks everyone. Lajalo.
Dojiche Rinpoche La, long life.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.
Gracias, Khenpo.
It was
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you.
Obrigado, Khenpo.
It was great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.